All right, guys. Well, so how many days have I stood right here with all the janky mess that's been in this sanctuary, with ladders behind me and junk all of this stuff? How many days have I stood right here and thought, I wonder what it's going to be like to preach from up there? So this is what it looks like. How about that? Well, here we are, man. And I just want to say to you right now, how can we do anything other than praise God this morning? Okay, I feel like I'm talking to a bunch of crickets out there right now. Let's have a little lesson. Let's start right here. The word amen. What does amen mean? Amen means let me. The word hallelujah, what does that mean? Hallel is praise God, praise God. So if I say something that you want to say, let me give you an amen. Let's practice. Amen. Okay, God is good. Hallelujah. Somebody say praise God. Praise God. Now we're getting somewhere. I am not trying to hear my voice echo throughout this whole thing. You slept all night. This ain't sleeping time. Let's worship God. Now, can I say that we can't do anything other than praise God this morning? Amen. Or praise God, or hallelujah. You love your word right there. Good. Man, if I go back in time, just 8 years ago, at this time of the year, this church, not this building, this church, this body of believers was just a dream, just a concept. 8 years ago, Bridgetown Church didn't exist, Compassion Church didn't exist, Deer Run, 3rd Avenue, all of that was not even in the works. If I go back about, 10 weeks now, we were having our last worship service. We didn't even know that it was going to be our last worship service over on Deer Run Road. And here we are a few weeks later, and look at what God is doing. I mean, even in the midst of a shutdown, man, even in a time when the world is supposedly stopped, this building has been like a beehive of activity. And I just want to say thank you again to you guys, and I just want to say to you guys, man, the sky is the limit. And I feel like God gave me, I want to be careful how I say this, not a vision like I saw it with my eyes, but this thing in my spirit that says that our church, Compassion Danville, is going to be a place where there's a part of the building where people can come and worship on Sunday morning. But it's going to be a church, come on now, it's going to be a church where we do ministry 7 days a week. And people who are hurting and need answers to the problems in their life, they're going to find them here. People who need clothes and food and shelter and whatever they need, they're going to find here. People who need friends in their life, they're going to find here. Is that what we're building here, church? Is that what we're doing? Yes, so this morning, I just want to begin by praising God. I want to start today with just a prayer of gratitude. Would you join me in praying this prayer of gratitude? Father God, we are so in love with you. We are so enamored with who you are, God. Father God, when we look at the mountains that you have moved on our behalf, when we look at the walls that you've torn down, when we look at the walls that you've put up and kept us from going in the wrong places, the ways that you have directed our paths, God, all we can say this morning is thank you. God, thank you for your favor. Thank you for your blessing. Thank you for your anointing, both in the past and for today and for going forward. God, it is our desire to be completely in line, to be completely in step with who you are, and go to the places, to the people, to the situations that you would have us to go to. And Lord, this morning, as we begin our first service in this sanctuary, we just commit it to you. We ask you to speak loudly into our hearts and show us the way, God. Lord, we pray that you will use this team, this staff, this church, to not only reach this community, but to reach your word. Lord, now we ask you to be with us in our time of worship and in our message this morning. Speak to us, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Y'all can say amen right there too. Let it be. Amen. All right, let's get down to business now. If you have a Bible with you, you can go to Mark. That's where I'm going to be in just a few minutes. We're going to be in Mark. If you guys are watching online, want to follow along with us, go to the YouVersion Bible app, click on events, find Compassion Danville, and you can follow along with the notes. You can save those notes. You can email them to yourself later on. All of that is in the YouVersion Bible. So today is the last message in our series called Miracles, Magic, Myth, or More. And so over the last couple of weeks, we've talked about miracles. In the first week, we talked about the making of a miracle, and then last week, the flow of a miracle. If you missed either one of those, man, go to YouTube, find our Compassion Danville page on YouTube. You can watch those. But today, I want to talk to you about the last of these. And today's message is simply called The Reminder of a Miracle. The Reminder of a Miracle. I bet you guys sitting here right now, in your own life, I bet there have been times that if you just took a moment and thought about it, you could go back and pinpoint a miracle that God has done in your life. Am I right? Anybody seen God do miracles in your life? And even though God has done those miracles in our lives, don't we sometimes move forward and act as if God has never done anything on our behalf? Don't we need at times to be reminded, the reminder of a miracle? Well, that's where we're going this morning. Some of you, maybe you're younger and maybe you've never experienced a miracle. And you would say, well, what exactly is that? What is a miracle? Well, a miracle is when something happens that's not supposed to happen, right? It's when in our natural world, this could never take place. But the supernatural hand of God reaches into our world and does things that are not supposed to be done. I had a friend of mine tell a story the other day about his wife was going into labor. She had a baby, and after the baby was born, his wife was bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. And long story, I'll try to make this quick, but she was bleeding, and the doctors came in, and the doctor said, there's something going on here. You have a rare situation, and there's nothing we can do about this. The doctor who had delivered the baby had left and came back and said, there's only one thing that we can do. There's an experimental surgery, and there's no promise that this surgery is going to work out. Matter of fact, if your wife has this surgery, there's at least a 50% chance that she could die. But if she doesn't have the surgery, she's going to die. She's going to bleed to death. He goes down to talk to his wife about it. She says to him, I'm not having the surgery. He's like, what? Are you crazy? You're going to die. She says, God spoke to me. And he says, as he tells the story, now guys, we're not those people. We're not those people that folks think are crazy. But he said, his wife said, I've never had this happen before, but I could tell that God was saying to me, don't have the surgery. If you have the surgery, you'll die. You can imagine how the doctors and surgeons and everyone's coming in saying, you got to do this, you got to do this. She puts her feet in the ground and says, I'm not going to do that. Doctor said, okay, we can't make you do it. Let's go through the night. You're going to be okay through the night. We'll reassess the situation. But if you're still bleeding in the morning, it's the only thing that we can do. Y'all, they went through the night. The next morning, the doctors, the surgeons came in. She had stopped bleeding. No answer. No, there's no way, the doctor said. The doctors and surgeons who were not people of faith in this particular situation said this never should have happened. What happened? A miracle happened. The supernatural hand of God reached into the natural world and made things happen. And I want to say to you this morning, as you sit there, some of you, maybe in your living room, you're kind of thinking about what's going on this afternoon right now. You're not completely dialed into this. But there's some of you here today who know that your life situation is in such a mess that if God doesn't show up, we're going down in flames. And I don't know who I'm talking to about that this morning, but I want to just remind everyone of you, those of you who are sitting there so comfortable right now, whether in this room or at home, and especially to our staff and staff families, y'all, never lose sight of the fact that we would not be here right now in this building doing God's work if He had not reached into our world and chosen us and given us the opportunity to do what we're doing through His power. Not through our power, but through His power. We need to be reminded of who God is. So we're going to go to Mark in just a moment for a story, but I want to just begin with a reminder. Remembering of who God is. So that's the first thing. Remember who God is. We're going to have a reminder of miracles. We've got to remember who God is. Psalm 77:14 says, you are the God who works wonders. You have made known your might among the people. And so, in the book of Psalms, these are words that are written 1,000 years before Jesus came. And it was written to the people of God who had seen the hand of God move through men like Abraham. And He had given Abraham a child when he was nearly 100 years old. They knew the stories of Moses and how God came to Moses and set his people free through the 10 plagues and the parting of the Red Sea. He's done amazing things. They had heard this all their lives. And maybe you are someone who has heard this all your life. But today God wants to tell you that these miracles that He does, His power is not just for people with Sunday school faith. You understand what I'm talking about? These are not just stories that as you got older, now you're not supposed to believe in these things. Believe in the God who does miracles. Let me just chase the rabbit here just a minute, because I feel like I got to say it. God does miracles. And if you look at all those things with Abraham and with Moses, that was the front end of God creating this nation of Israel. So He did amazing, big, huge things. Why? So that the people who would bear His name would believe that all things are possible through Him in your life. Now, if you're new to following Jesus, or if you've not yet made that decision, and you're still on the fence about, is God real? Can God do amazing things in my life? If you're at that place, God may do some spectacular things. Why? To help you to believe that He's real. But, can I talk to some people who have been walking with Jesus for a minute? Like, if you've been following Jesus since 1982 or 1999, or since Jordan was wearing Carolina blue, can I get an amen? If you've been following Jesus for a long time, should He still have to do miracles in your life every day? Should your faith not be to the point where it doesn't require a miracle for you to believe that God will do the impossible? Should we not be the people who are saying to people who have no hope, but I have seen what my God can do? I've seen it over and over. I've seen it in my marriage, in my finances, in my kids, in my career. I've seen it in my life. Why are we not the people who are being the reminder of a miracle? Some of you this morning need someone to come alongside you to have that faith. Some of you need to be that person who is exhibiting that faith. Job sits down with his friends. In Job chapter 5, you know the story of Job and how he went through such terrible things. And he's sitting with these men who are friends of his, and they're giving him counsel. And in Job 5, one of those friends says this. He says, God does things too marvelous to understand. He performs countless miracles. He performs countless miracles. The supernatural doing what only He can do. This morning, I want to remind you that He is still doing countless miracles. He's not finished with doing miracles in your life. He's not out of miracles. The box is not empty. He can do today what He did 10,000 years ago. He can do it in your life. Somebody needs to be reminded of a miracle this morning. Amen. How many of y'all know that life is not a smooth ride? Anybody here that has experienced that right there? I see hands all around the room. Life is not a smooth ride, and you may know that storms can come out of nowhere. Storms in life come out of nowhere. March 10th was a Tuesday this year, and by all accounts, it was just a normal, ordinary, average day. Wednesday, March 11th, in my life, everything began to change. Jackie will tell you on Wednesday, March 11th, I started dialing into what the news was saying and what the reports that I'm seeing on YouTube, and everybody starts talking about coronavirus and COVID, and I just couldn't get enough information as I was hearing this coronavirus thing. And on Wednesday, March 11th, I started really dialing in, and that night I told Jackie something's brewing, man. We don't get it, but something's happening, and over the next few days, our whole entire world will change. On Tuesday and Wednesday, everything was just normal. But by that Sunday, the whole church world was saying, should we be going to church? Should we not? The next Sunday, churches were shut down. People were fearful for their lives. And out of nowhere, coronavirus showed up. And it shook our nation. And even now, it is shaking our world. What happened? A storm showed up out of nowhere. And here we are, wearing masks. Not going to the places that we used to go to, still waiting for things to change. Well, in Mark 4, I want to take you through a story this morning that's the same kind of thing. So I'll explain it as we go along. But go with me to Mark chapter 4, starting in verse 35. The scripture says, that day when evening came, Jesus said to His disciples, let's go over to the other side. Leaving the crowd behind, they took Him along just as He was in the boat. There were also other boats with Him. Verse 37 says, a furious squall came up, and the waves broke over the boat so that it was nearly swamped. I want to key in on that phrase See, we're a bunch of landlubbers here in Danville, Virginia, right? We don't know a whole lot about the sea here in Danville, but these men were men of the sea, and they were fishermen. They knew the water. But what we don't get when we hear this story is the water that they were on was the Sea of Galilee, 13 miles long, 7 miles wide, almost 700 feet beneath sea level around the shoreline. And so in the Sea of Galilee, these fishermen who had lived their whole life on that sea, they knew that these storms would come up out of nowhere. They would normally come up in the afternoon, did not normally come up at night, but there was no normal on the Sea of Galilee. The Sea of Galilee, as the wind would whip across the land and come over the mountains, and here sits that sea, it would create downdrafts, and those downdrafts would create crazy winds. Y'all ever been in a wooden boat? Yeah, right. Out on the Uncle George's pond, you got that little boat with the 2 oars, right? Well, picture yourself in a boat that's a good bit bigger than that, but it's still a wooden boat. And maybe there's a lantern hanging off the front of it, and maybe there's a lantern hanging off the back of it, and you're on that boat, you're getting into it, you're sitting down, it looks like it should be a fine night, and you just go across, and about the time you get 100 yards from land, the wind starts moving, the waves start picking up. When you get too far to go back, those lanterns are swinging back and forth. Now maybe they're blowing out, and the next thing you know, man, you're on water that have waves that are going up 20 feet, crashing down. Expert fishermen, fearing for their lives. This storm in their life came out of nowhere, and the furious squall came up, and it threatened to ruin their life. Now, you may not have been there on the water, but have you ever had a furious squall come up in your life? You go through your Tuesday like any other day, and out of nowhere, your wife tells you, hey, I need to talk to you. Your husband says, hey, there's something we need to talk about. Your boss says, come in, sit down in my office, I need to have a talk with you. Your physician calls you up and says, we got the reports, I need you to come in. Can we just talk about it over the phone? No, I think you need to come in. Bring your spouse with you. Like a man at a party, enjoying the time of his life, he turns, and out of nowhere, the sucker punch, that right-handed haymaker, catches him square in the jaw. And everything is like this. Have you ever been in that place in your life? Out of nowhere, everything is turned upside down. What just happened? Well, a storm came up. We're talking about 3 kinds of storms. 3 kinds of storms. One, obviously, is the natural storm. The natural storm is when nature decides that whether it's a storm on the sea or a tornado or a hurricane or whatever, snowstorm, rainstorm, nature creates a storm. Like you guys remember a few months ago, really a few weeks ago, I was in Nashville, Tennessee, and I went out to Nashville after the tornadoes came through. I brought a couple of pictures I'm going to show you today, but what I want you to see is these storms of nature. They come into our lives and they choose what they want to do. I think we're going to put a picture on the screen behind me of one house. We've got a picture. Can you guys see that picture okay? That picture of this house is a house the tornado has just decimated. And that picture of the house, you can imagine on the day before the night when the tornado came in, that house is a house where somebody couldn't suffer. Somebody's watching Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's laughing at Steve Harvey that night. They went to bed that night. The tornado came, and the next morning, this is what they woke up to. And you say, Jeff, that's terrible. But if I could show you the next picture, let's see the next picture. If you can see that picture, on the right is the house that I just showed you. Can you see the house on the left? The house on the left, there's not even a shingle that's moved on. The house on the left, the cars are still parked. It looks like they're ready for the family to come to Thanksgiving dinner. Have you in your life ever been in that place where you were going through your Tuesday and everything's great, and then the news comes in and your whole world is turned upside down, and people are laughing at memes, people are putting out TikTok videos, and you think, how can people be so oblivious to what's going on when this is what's happening in my life? That's an emotional story. And that's our second kind. You can take the pictures down now. There's a natural storm. That natural storm can lead you into an emotional storm. And listen. If you do not have Jesus My guess is you've experienced a spiritual storm. Man, when the wave comes, and this big one's coming, and it looks like it's going to take me out, and it doesn't, and I survived that one, but I know the next one's coming, and I'm praying, God, where are you? God, don't you know I'm here? God, I know you can help me, but you're not. You ever had that spiritual storm? Like a little something in your faith about, God, I know you can, but you're not. I don't understand. It can lead you to the place, if you don't have roots that go down deep, it can lead you to the place where you question if God is even there, and if He cares. Ever been there? It's a spiritual storm. And if I were to say this to you this morning, there's two things that I would say to you about a spiritual storm. Number one is ask yourself this question. If you've been in that place where you're pulling your hair out, you're saying, God, where are you? God, don't you care? Question for you. Where is that voice coming from? Where is that voice coming from? The question I'm asking is, if you've been in that place and you hear that voice, is that voice of God, where are you? God, don't you care? Where does that come from? It comes from your enemy, the devil. The enemy wants you to be destroyed, and he wants you to disconnect from your faith, because when you disconnect from your faith, now you're isolated, and you're just like that little bitty, teeny tiny gazelle that's out on the plain that has a cheetah hidden in the grass, because you've disconnected from God, from everything that He's put in place in your life to protect you. Now you're exposed. And if He can whisper that into your mind and get you believing that God's not there, what is God saying, man? He's saying to you that you got to trust in me. You got to believe. You got to put things down deep. There's spiritual storms. Spiritual storms can wreck me if I forget who Jesus is. That's the next thing. Spiritual storms can wreck me. If I allow myself to be disconnected, they can wreck me. Now remember, we're talking about the reminder of a miracle. So these guys in the boat with Jesus, and the storm comes up out of nowhere. Look at how they respond. Look at verse 38. In verse 38 it says, Jesus was in the stern. Come on, somebody. This is my hero right here. Brother can take a nap at any time. Who are nap people out there? Can you take a nap in the middle of a storm? Right. That's a good thing. Jesus is asleep on the cushion, and they woke him up, and they said to him, Teacher, do you not care that we're perishing? Do you not care that we're perishing? Now that sounds all real cool with us in here with no wind and in our seats and everything's cool. But when those waves are going up and crashing down and up and down, and it's completely dark and there's no hope that we're going to make it, and Jesus is back there. Do you not even care? Now, come on now. Go with me in this just a minute. Are you even kidding me? Like, should Jesus not even go to this thing? Or are you even kidding me right now? Right? Are these not the men that Jesus had hand-chosen? Did He not hand-pick each one of these men to be His followers? And He's going to pour His life into every one of them? How about you? When you get into that spiritual storm and you start firing off all of those things in your mind and you start engaging, God, you don't care about me. If you cared, you would change me. Did God not care about them? Obviously He cared. So, to finish that thought, if God cared about them, they're saying, why are we perishing? God, do you not care about us? He hand-chose them on one hand. And on the other hand, if God's being silent, what could He be doing? In this situation, what was Jesus doing? Maybe He was hanging back, giving them an opportunity to engage their faith so that they could see that they had in them what He had been teaching them all this time, knowing that storms would come in their future. See, God is always, listen now, God is always working ahead of you. Amen. Jesus was knowing at this point that in a few short days, months, years, He's going to cross, He's going to die, He's not going to be here. These men need to know that they've got their own connection with God, and that He can, and that He will. Silence with God does not mean that God has left the building. If He's silent in your life, could it mean that He's saying to you, I'm either waiting on the perfect time, or I'm trying to build spiritual muscles in you, or I'm preparing you, I'm testing you to see if you're ready to go to the next level because your faith has grown. Storm will wreck you.
if you don't have a great grasp on Jesus. You know, I'm talking to my staff right now, families of staff. If you're not reading the Bible on a consistent basis, if you're relying and dependent on me as a preacher to give you your dose of God, or YouTube videos and preachers on the internet, if all of your learning is coming from what someone else is teaching you, you're missing out. If you're not reading the Bible consistently, you're not going to see what God did through Abraham, through Moses, through Job, through Peter, through Paul. But when you do that on a daily basis, I mentioned YouVersion a little while ago, man. YouVersion has a great variety of reading plans where you can read through the Bible a little bit every day. They always encourage you at the beginning of the year. And God impressed on my heart again this week that I've not said that to you guys lately. Read the Bible, find a plan, read it every day, year after year, and you develop strength in you. That's how you develop the strength to stand in the storm. Here's the last thing. Storms can remind me that I need Jesus. Storms can remind me that I need Jesus. And the reminder of a miracle is just that. It's a reminder that I need Jesus. But it's also a reminder that He can do more than I can do on my own. Some of you have been spinning your wheels. Listen to me. Let me see your eyeballs right now. Some of you have been spinning your wheels, trying to figure out how you are going to get you out of this mess. Remember now, storms come up out of nowhere. Did you cause this mess? The enemy lots of times will tell you, he'll try to convince you that you did things to cause this mess that you're in. Maybe God allowed this mess to come because you need the storm in your life so that He can produce the miracle to grow your faith. Maybe you need the storm in your life as a reminder that He can. Maybe you need the storm in your life so that you will be forced to lean into His power. When your budget is working, and when your marriage is firing on all cylinders, and when your job is going up to the right all the time, you will convince yourself that you got it all together. Sometimes, God needs to pull the rug out from under our pride, our arrogance, our self-dependence, our self-reliance, so that we can be reminded of our need for Him. Go back to Mark 4, verse 39. Jesus wakes up and says He awoke, He rebuked the wind, He said to the sea, peace, be still. Doesn't say He screamed, doesn't say He made a big deal, said He spoke. He rebuked the wind, and He said to the sea, peace, be still. I feel the Holy Spirit of God telling me to be quiet just one moment. Because some of you right now, whether in the room or online, are living in a storm. And all you can hear is the wind. And all you can see is the storm. And Jesus is telling you right now that when you wake Him, and when you come to Him, and He's the only hope that you have, when He steps into your situation, and He says, peace, be still. The wind, the waves, they have no choice but to obey. Your leaning into your storm has produced nothing. But God's telling you today that He can. Peace, be still, and the wind ceased. And there was great calm. And He said to them, why are you so afraid? Does that resonate with anybody this morning? Down here at ground level, your financial situation, your marital situation, your kids, your health, whatever that story is, it is all you can see. But just like getting in a plane and going up to 30,000 feet, when you look down on it, it's just a little teeny tiny storm. And God's saying, I can blow it out of here with just a breath. And I will. And I want to. But you got to acknowledge me. He said to them, why are you so afraid? Have you still no faith? And they were filled with great fear. And they said to one another, who then is it that even the wind and the sea obey? Did you notice the order? First, He rebuked the wind and the sea. And the word says He rebuked them. He rebuked them. Then He turned and He spoke to the people, the men that He loved. Do you see how He knew in His voice as He spoke to them? He asked them, where is your faith? It just shows them that they're not ready yet. They haven't gotten there yet. He's not mad at them. But my guess is, he's not mad at you either. Some of you who are hearing this, find yourself in a desperate place. And maybe today, just like those disciples, even though Jesus was in the boat with them, they were being blown apart. Their faith was being destroyed. Maybe you, right now, in this season of your life, you know Jesus is there, but you can't mentally, spiritually, emotionally, you can't connect with him. And he's saying to you today, this is your opportunity to lean into faith, to believe what I've been teaching you, and when you do, you're going to do greater things than even I have done. That's what Jesus is saying to you today. And so I want to end this morning. I just prayed for you. Would you just close your eyes right there where you are? There is one condition to be able to access the power of God. And that's to have a relationship with God. And the way that you have a relationship with God is by placing all of your faith, all of your trust in Jesus. And some of you who are listening to this right now, if I asked you about your relationship with God, you would tell me about your activity in church. You would tell me about how busy you are and all the things that you do. But I'm not asking you about church. I'm asking you about your relationship with Jesus. Does he know you by name? Does he know if he walked into the room, would he make his way quickly to you because he loves you? Because he wants to hug you? Because he misses you? Because you're his friend? Or would he look at your way and say, I'm sorry, I don't know you? What a sad statement that would be. The only way that we have access to the miracles is through having a personal relationship with Jesus. And my belief this morning is that the Holy Spirit of God is convicting hearts right now. There are some of you right now hearing this who have a fear and a dread and an anxiety in you right now that I do not have a personal relationship with Jesus. God is revealing to some of you that you have great depth in religion, but you don't know Jesus, even though he knows you. And if that's you this morning, he has sent me here to this place. He sent this worship team here. He sent this staff here. He sent us here to come to you to say, today is your day. You see what's going on in this world. This world is shaking. And even if these are not series of events that lead to end time, man, your life is ticking down. How many days are you going to go through where you're completely separated from God, living a life of hell having its way in you with the threat of eternal hell in the future? When God is saying to you, I've got so many plans for you. I've got so much I want to do in you. I want to connect with you. Can you not see the miracle, the way that God has been pursuing you for so long? Some of you right now, inside your spirit, are saying, yes, that's me. I want to pray with you right now. If that's you this morning, you know that there is an anxiety, there is a lack of peace in your spirit because of your lack of relationship with Jesus. And you want to change that today. You're ready to say, Jesus, I give you my life. I want to follow you. I want to begin where I am. And I want you to grow my faith. I give you everything I have. If that's you, I want to lead you in a prayer. It's right there where you sit. You don't have to say this out loud. Just connect with God in your mind. Imagine Jesus looking right into your eyes as you say to him, Jesus, that's me. Jesus, I thank you. Thank you for pursuing me. Jesus, I'm helpless on my own. I can't do this on my own. I need you. Now tell him, Jesus, I give you my life. You are my Lord. I know I'm a sinner and I confess that. You know that, Jesus. I'm sorry for my sins and I can't change that. But today I'm placing all of my faith in what you did on the cross. I'm placing all of my hope, all of my future in your hands. Jesus, I need you to lead me, and I'll follow you. I give you my life today. Jesus, right now, I thank you for those who just prayed this prayer. I pray that you will give them, God, the courage to reach out to us, to reach out to someone, to say the word. I've given my life to Christ. God, help us as a church to move them forward. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Church family right here, right now, can we just give God everybody applause right now? Before I step down on the stage, I want to say this. If you just made that decision this morning, whether you're in this room, whether you're online, you need to think about what's your next step. And a lot of people tune me out when I say this, but people who are truly getting it, that I'm giving my life to Christ. Church, I just want to tell you that the way Jesus laid it out is when we make that decision to follow Him, the next step is to move forward with believer's baptism. I can't round the edges on that. I get it. You don't want to be in front of a bunch of people. I get it. It makes you nervous. Jesus said, if you deny me before people, I'll deny you before my Father. Baptism is an opportunity for you to say to this congregation, to the world, I've made a decision. I'm a follower of Jesus, and I boldly proclaim that. And I don't know how to do this on my own, but going down into this water and coming up is me signifying that my new life is in Jesus Christ. If you've made that decision, I am imploring you today to boldly make the next step of reaching out to us and let us know that you want to have a conversation with us about baptism. You say, how do I do that? If you're online, they can put it in the comments. Even if they don't put it in the comments, go to our website, CompassionChurch.cc. Click on Next Steps. CompassionChurch.cc. Click on Next Steps. It'll take you right through the process of signing up for that.